What's up, everybody? Welcome to the team of Fish Knuckles YouTube channel. So today we're talking about GLC and the best decks to play for GLC. For those who don't know, tomorrow at Baltimore Pokecon, day one Saturday is GLC. I'm not the best with GLC. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't know all the different cards and decks and stuff like that. I have played some, and I do know what a lot of decks do, but I haven't kept up with anything. So I reached out to Z-Man, who has done fantastic things. He's commentating this weekend with me, and he knows the ins and outs of GLC. He is hands down, always playing GLC, doing great things. So if you don't know, follow his Twitter to learn more about GLC and stuff like that. He's always streaming on Twitch and stuff like that. But he posted a tier list not too long ago, and I reached out to him, and GLC list started floating down here. And he still I think this is accurate. I know the Gyarados male LMAO metal is now Metting instead of Magnezone, but I think it ranked about the same. Pretty much don't play the F types for fighting fairy type. In my opinion, Psychic is the best deck in the most capable hands. Colors is the best bot deck. Water just slightly below. The two Psychic types joined by Grass, Dark Dragon, are Lightning, and are Lost Zone and Garbodor. So look at the tier list. We can see that Snorlax and Tinkaton are the best two. Tinkaton with Glade. A-list is Wailord with the triple acceleration energy. There's Lost Zone. There's Psychic with something. Rillaboom, Dark. This is Dragon, and then I guess it's a Lightning with Magneton. There's Magnezone, but I think Magnezone, like they said, is now replaced by Metting, which so we'll probably see tier. You got Dusknoir. This is a pretty cool build. It looks like Dusknoir with evolution, stuff like that. Looks like some kind of cram deck. I'm not sure what the other picture is. There's Fire. There's the Hitmon list, there is the Water with Tropical Beach, and then E-type is Florges Stall, which I think this deck's kind of scary to me. Every time I see it, if it sets up, it's like just winning games because they can't do anything about it. Some kind of Donphan deck, I guess this is the rotating one. I'm not sure what some of these cards are, which ones are. I've seen so many card artworks throughout the years, but we're going to read a little bit through their posts and see what's about. Shocklog looks like it clears, to be honest. Shocklog and Colors Control are B. It could go back down and add to them. So Shocklog, I guess, is okay. It's not in there, but Colors Control. And then we have Tinkaton. I'm intrigued. So if we go here, it might have. Okay, so Buddy Catch is right here. So you can kind of see this is Mahone's Tinkaton deck, and I think Tinkaton is just like as many cards you do damage, right? Special injury attack just does 90 more damage. You may use the ability discard a card from your hand in order to use the ability to draw 3. Let's see what else is in here. So there's a Tinka Tough, there's a Tinka Tink, and Glade lets you search deck for a supporter card. I'm like 99% sure we see it right. And this is the best thing, like GymLeaderChallenge.com is great. Mahone's done great things, and whoever else is on there is doing great things on there. Where is the Glade at? Here it is. Buddy Catch, once your turn, you may search for support card, reveal it, and put it in your hand, which is great. Consistency, we're there. You got the Curly for draw. You got the Copycat with the Mimikyu. You got Necrozma, Mewtwo, Mew, Marshmallow for the Let Loose, and a 1/1 Malamar. To Psychic Recharge, get those Psychic energies into play, which is great because you look, a lot of these Pokemon only have one singular energies. Cleffa to help draw, you have cards in your hand and stuff like that. Nothing else. There's a bunch of Psychic energies and supporter cards, stuff like that. What really matters to me in GLC is the attackers. All this other stuff is just fluff for me. It just, every deck changes between here. But yeah, pretty much just using Tinkaton, set up, use that special hammer, doing a ton of damage that way, and then follow up with different attackers. What does a Mewtwo do? And that's my question. I've never seen this Mewtwo before. So it does 180 damage. They have 3 or fewer cards left. Let's see, there's a Necrozma, which is right here. Special Laser, if it has special duty attached to it, 6 more. So 160 damage for just one turn of using Malamar. The next turn, Malamar something else. Copycat to top, copy attack, which is pretty sick. And yeah, and that's the Buddy Catch list. It's pretty cool. And that was ranked. What is that ranked at? Right here. So tier A. Tier A. That's how good it is. That's sick. That's sick. That's sick. Here's Snorlax. Snorlax is, I think, is fine. Snorlax changes all the time. Depends on different things. Different decks, stuff like that. You got Oranguru. The King's gone for the rally back. You got the Greedent. The Snorlax. Snorlax we have now is just a ton of damage. There's the B-Barrel. There is the Squovid to put your bottom deck. So you have like the B-Barrel plus Squovid energy to keep drawing stuff, which is great. I think Tornadoes changes depending on the situation. Fire is what you play because people could play Malo, whatever it's called, and could go well if somebody is playing the Good old Fire Stadium card. You could use their own Stadium card. That's pretty good. Psychic List Bud, Buddy Catch, K. There's a Xatu. But you can see right here, you're not running the Xatu. So Z-Man said they do. The best part of GLC, you can personally your list, just jumping all of that Psychic Arc together because it's pretty much the same. And that's the thing with like most of these decks. You can switch out like 1 or 2 cards that are the same thing. If you don't like Malamar, you can play Xatu and stuff like that. If you playing Lightning, you could play the Flaffy or the Electric, or both if you want to. Do you have a grass list? People are sleeping on a Brovlia. I don't even know what this card does, but here's their list. I know Sortera does damage for each evolution. Grooval can search out your Pokemon. Sceptile can't be hurt by Ultra Beast. Zarude and Genesect. So the only part of Pokemon I don't know is this new one. Pokecon gets more HP. Roserade, let's search your deck for any card. I think Eldegoss lets you attach grass energies. So instead of Rillaboom, it's playing this, and then I think this heals, if I remember correctly. I think it heals like 40 or 30 HP or something like that. So yeah, which is different than Rillasaur. Rillasaur is the main engine you see with this deck, and what did they rank with that? They ranked it in C. Now this list doesn't have everything that they use the tier list. So, but yeah, it's pretty much the same. Using Eldegoss to power Pokemon, which is pretty nice. Let's see. Don't sleep on color spread. Bundle B plus TMS makes the deck amazing. It's good, but I think Beat Stick is better. And the thing about the other one, the colors build, it's done so well for so long. There's other lists too. Like I said, there's the Lugia with the Snorlax, stuff like that. I think it's great. It's just like you just power Pokemon very quickly and you just a ton of damage. Do you prefer Tinkaton over Xatu? I thought Tinkaton was more difficult to set up, but a lot of people seem to rate it high. Funny enough, I run both in this like conversion to build. They're both top tier, in my opinion, but not too different. I think with Tinkaton and Xatu, they're two totally different things. You're not attacking with Xatu, or Tinkaton, you are attacking with it. It depends on how you're powered up. Xatu gets out of the hand, and Tinkaton and Malamar gets out your discard pile. Dragon's goaded, yeah. And then here's the normal. This is the new version, the Dodrio Swellow Porygon Z build. That looks pretty fun. This has been doing well. It's done well online. Chichino is great to draw cards. I think Porygon Z is to accelerate special energies. You got Lugia, Snorlax, and Kangaskhan to do a ton of damage. Swallow can take additional prize cards when it takes a knockout. Cyclizer, I don't know if this is the one that has free retreat or the one that's just a ton of damage. There's two different ones, and it's still got the Beeper engine in there. Not playing the Squovid at all in this one, so if you're stuck with the bad hand, you're stuck with the bad hand. Link to the thing is Shining Mew and FS Deoxys. Let's see here what this list is. So once again, this is go to Z-Man's page. You can see all the stuff right there. Okay, here we go. So here is the Garbodor Mew list. So you got Mew here. Since you have 2 energies attached to your Pokemon any way you like, then shuffle your deck. And then, you get it. Garbodor shuts them down. Not only shut them down, but you're outspeeding them with Shining Mew. Want to go second? The deck can get Shining Mew in the active spot decent times for legendary guidance to victory. It might seem weird to play the Gallade and the Garbodor toxin list, but the combination of item draw plus Curlius draw items keep the deck moving fairly early quick game. And once Garbodor's online, you can use the shopping center to remove the tool from Garbodor, reactivate Buddy's thing, and go back into it. So it's a speed Garbodor list. Do we have a way to get the Garbodor out turn 1? That'd be pretty sick if they have like a Wally in here, but I don't see Wally in this deck. I could be missing something to evolve turn 1. But Wally could be good turn 1 to get the Garbodor out turn 1. Could be really nice. We got the Curlia, the Gallade, the Mew to power your Pokemon. This Deoxys does 80 plus, if you just like it does 80 more, it's 160. Yeah, so it's like, so this one doesn't play any kind of energy accelerator, which is interesting. It kind of just relies on the Shining Mew, and then your Pokemon have like so few energy attachments, and then you're just trying to lock it with Garbodor, because Garbodor has a Garbodor Toxin, has 12 cards attached to it. No Pokemon have abilities, so you kind of just shut down that way. And then you have the Shopping Center. Shopping Center, once your turn, the player may put a tool back into their hand, so you can reactivate your Pokemon's abilities, but still no way to power them up, which is interesting, but still probably good. Let's see, if you could add a Fire Mill, would you put it? Fire Mill, I've never heard of that one before. Here's somebody's other version. with Whaler being top. There's Snorlax, Dragon. Now, Dragon, I think, Dragon always seemed like it was hard to me, but maybe it's good now. I'm not sure. Riddle Boom with Dark. Dark is always fine. It's a good deck. It's just good overall. Speed Garbodor, okay. There's Fire, and Fire is interesting to me. So we got Fire and Charizard. I think Charizard's always been like, okay. Raikou with the Electivire. So this is like Mahomes kind of list that we've seen before. Pikachu, Baxcalibur, Power Pokemon, Hitmonchan. This is obviously with Metang now. So there's a lot of different things you can play here. I think GLC is in a great spot too because there's a bunch of different decks you can play. So if I had to take two things to talk about, I would say go to cardboardwarriors.net. That's a great website to look at if you need to read about GLC. I'm trying to load it. So you can see there's a bunch of activities on here, and there's actually a 2024 GLC recap. And we can see top 8 lists, stuff like that. And we'll look at these real quick. There's actually no course at all. It looks like Dragon was the main thing here. So there's Dragon with the new Dracloak. So maybe Dracloak is where the money is now for acceleration, right? Here's another Dragon. Here's a water-based deck. Here's Psychic. So this one is Malamar, the Gallade, Mimikyu, Necrozma, Mewtwo. So this is a Mewtwo I'm seen in the Blastoise on the spread. There's top 4 is Psychic with Xatu, Screamtail, Giratina, the Gallade line, Wobbuffet, Latias. What is that? Oh, the Malamar. Yeah. So there you go. And top 2. Where's the top 4 deck? Do we not have it? Doesn't look like it. But we have top 4, which is Psychic, okay, and then we have top 2, which is Dragon, and the champion is Lightning. And this is a list that's been playing like probably the most overall. It's the one that like Mahone started like getting really popular with and stuff like that. You got the Electivire that deals more damage. You got the it is a Shocklock build, right? Is this Shocklock? Let's see here. Oh, no, this is the spread one. Electivire Rachel can hit the board for 50, which can add up quickly. More Pekka, Regilucky, Top Coco, more Pekka to clean up crew with both Dynamite, Fluffy, and Electric. You get attackers out of nowhere pretty much. Dino has the animated time of the event, enjoyed the tough competition and face a wide variety of each. Had its own flavor, unique cards make them stand out for them. The pet inclusion was more Pekka, a relative new addition to the Lightning roster for Twilight Masquerade. The reason to choose this Pokemon for pack experience of extra consistency boost was Sableye, and it's this one. Look at the top card, you can discard it or put it in your hand or something like that. Yeah, I think that's what it is, right? So Sableye helped for Dark since he had no more Pekka for Lightning. During the tournament, Dino notes that the only encountered 2 problems with the Bitch Bear ability, which allowed them to keep their foot on the grass all game rather than have to spend too much time running their counterplay options, Hexmania, Soundland. So it looks like people weren't playing ways to deal with the spread damage of the Raichu and Electivire. Let's see here. But with that, you still have counters, right? You got the Hex Maniac and Sound Lab and stuff like that. That's pretty cool. They also can understand the importance of a last-minute list adjustment in their success of the event. With the adaptable U-turn board and recycle energy, almost always guaranteed that they could attach energies effectively all through the game. And that's because if recycle gets bumped off the field, it goes back into your hand. You can see here, there's a Lightning Raikou. They lost to Hitmonbros. No-Show, Dragons, Whales, Darkness, and ID would take it done. Top 16 was Color's Archeops. Then top 8 was a No-Show. This Psycho Scream and the Dragon. So yeah. This is obviously an NAC, so obviously people can make it and stuff like that. But I think this is a great website to look at, as well as Mahone's gymleaderchallenge.com or whatever it is. Yeah, you can read different reviews about Twilight Masquerade, what's included, what can make stuff better and stuff like that. So yeah, really good website if you want to learn more about GLC. I'm definitely going to be looking into it. Here coming up soon. You can see they have featured decks here, newest decks, what people create, and this is a community kind of build of what you can do and stuff like that. There's dragons, there's Freeze, Sablog, bro, chill, Hitmonbroskis. Okay, let's go. So yeah, there we go. So GLC, we'll see what happens Saturday. It should be a lot of fun. I'm gonna be struggling to know what these cards do, but I know Z-Man will guide it. He will guide us through there and do great things. So yeah, can't wait to see what happens tomorrow for GLC. But guys, hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you tomorrow. For if you're gonna be there, go follow Z-Man on Twitch. It is twitch.tv/ZManCuddles. and you can watch us tomorrow. Alrighty, guys.